Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Survivor Series War Games. We got so much coming at you here tonight with a War Games match in the main event, multiple title matches. Make sure to comment your thoughts and reactions throughout the show, but starting out, here comes Dakota Kai as she challenges for the WWE Women's Championship. She led the strike of the women's roster because of who the champion is. The entire women's division is depending on her because if she wins, they can hopefully come back, and you think they will. But if she loses, she's fired when she challenges Alexa Bliss. The current women's champion, part of the WyattSeven, defeated Zelina Vega a while back and has struck fear into the entire roster along with all the Wyatts. She took down 5 women in a gauntlet last pay-per-view, so she seems very, very unstoppable. But with Dakota Kai's multiple motives and with her job on the line, we hope something can be done in the first step of taking down the Wyatts, put the WWE Women's title to the sky. Now, I'm not in any position to be questioning anybody's decisions as a wrestler at all, but Dakota Kai putting her job on the line against somebody who's virtually unbeatable. Zelina Vega couldn't do it. She was the only person not scared of Alexa Bliss by the end of it. And then 5 people were thrown at her back to back to back, and she still was able to do it. So now Alexa Bliss is just another day at the damn office. Blue Thunder Bomb, not Blue Thunder Bomb, not at all. That's a code red, a sunset flip as you would say. Now Alexa Bliss is taking down Dakota, just walking straight over her. But for a shot there, no, here we go. Back and forth, these two are gonna go. Dakota Kai does have some fire in her. She started this trend of leaving the entire roster behind. When Kiana James asked, what the hell did you do? She just said, everybody left. Nobody likes Alexa Bliss as champion, so she's taking initiative, taking it upon herself to do it herself. Wait a minute, went for the damn thing, the double foot stomp, but no, Bliss drops her down, and now look at Alexa Bliss go, just hammering away on Dakota Kai. Now here we go, no, wait, Dakota sends her off, here we go. Dropping her on her foot right there. Okay, now Dakota up on the middle rope. No, Alexa moved. And now dropping her down there. Here we go. Setting up for these patented double knee strikes. Insult to injury as she takes her up to the very tippity top. Alexa Bliss put her body on the line for the Wyatts and to keep her championship. And Dakota's up. Dakota's up. And she takes down Alexa up on the top rope. Here we go. Again, now Dakota sends her off. Missile drop kick missed. And Alexa grabs her by the hair there. And now off the middle rope, missed it. Dakota Kai into the corner. Wait, no. Dakota Kai has an opportunity to become the first ever Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions, but Women's World Champions and WWE Women's Championship. The first to win both as she's laying in the shots here to Alexa Bliss. They just don't stop. Now sends her off with that monkey flip. Sends her into the corner here. Big boot does connect this time. Send her to the other corner. Dakota Kai is going wild right now. King Kota wearing the crown proudly. No, Alexa moves her off. Went for the Hurricane Rana. And now again with these double knees. Now Bliss sends her to the corner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alexa Bliss not letting up here. But Dakota's still able to fight out into the corner. No, wait, Charles Robinson, you better get out the way. Huge shot there. Big boot in the corner. Now here we go. Oh my goodness, Dakota. Jesus Lord. Now sends her into the corner. Here we go. Big shot. Drops down Bliss. No way. Bliss gets out of the corner. No. From that seated position. Into that snap. DDT. Bliss is going to do it again. No. Dakota Kai gets out of it. Dakota gets out of it, and she's gonna have to take a lot more. It's still not even like, we're not even at the peak of what Alexa can do. But now up on the top, went for the elbow drop. No, Dakota moved, got her set up. Detonation kick to make history. First ever women's champion to hold both of the championships. But Alexa able to kick out. No, not this again. We saw this at Clash of the Castle. Not this again. Blackout coming from behind. And now into that code red sunset flip power bomb. No, Dakota gets out of it. And Dakota fighting out for as much as she can. No, duck under. Bang, got her up there. Super kick, missed it. Went for the DDT again, I'm pretty sure. But Dakota sends her off. Big kick there. Scorpion style takes her down. Now here we go. Dakota setting her up for the chiropractor into the cover to become champion. No! Not yet. It's going to take a lot more as it shows with Alexa Bliss and all of her matches, all her previous defenses. It takes an army, but Dakota Kai is representing the army that left when everybody else did. Twisted Bliss and the army falls at the front lines. No! Dakota gets out. Dakota gets out somehow. We keep doing this. Twisted Bliss again. Back to back. Oh, it's over. No. How is Dakota Kai still in this? Roll up here. Dakota Kai to become women's champion right now to finally take down the Wyatts. But no, of course not. But now Dakota setting her up. Jesus Christ, and now out of the corner, chiropractor again. Can she do it? Please do it to take down the Wyatts. Dakota Kai is WWE Women's Champion. Oh my goodness, Alexa Bliss was beaten. Finally, she was finally taken down. After all this time, somebody was able to do it, and that woman is Dakota Kai, and she becomes the first woman to hold both the Women's World Championship and the WWE Women's title. And there goes Alexa Bliss. I don't know if that's a good thing for the division or a bad thing, as Dakota Kai just has to watch the person she just dethroned disappear out of thin air. But hey, we've got the roster coming back. Liv Morgan, leader of Toxic Attraction. Bayley's back. Chelsea Green as well from Toxic Attraction. The strike of the women's roster is kind of being lifted as the entirety of Toxic Attraction's here. Candice LeRae's here. Katie Carter, Katana Chance, everybody's back. Nia Jax is making her presence felt. Shotzi even. Everybody's coming out of the woodworks along with Piper Niven, because that is your WWE Women's Champion. The strike is done. The women's roster on Raw, or at least the strike's done for the women, but the women's roster on Raw is back. Dakota Kai now at the helm, and she's got a whole lot of new challengers coming her way now that everybody feels safe on this damn brand. But what a moment for your new champion. It's obvious we will never be on the same page here, but who the hell has the advantage? Are you gonna tell them they don't? No, but there needs to be some way to decide it. You know, I think it's best they have it, so that you can come out last and not ruin the match for us early on. But why would I ruin it? Because you are not a wrestler? Like at all? He's kinda right, Mr. Pentagon. Okay, you too, Bronson. Fine. The Wyatts have the advantage. But don't come crawling to me when you're getting your ass kicked. As we move into more championship matches, we get into some tag team action, as in comes the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin of MCMG. They are finally getting their match after being put into singles matches in the Bray Wyatt Memorial Tournament because they debuted against Jake Pentagon, and Jake Pentagon didn't like that. And now, after being really the only tag team left on Raw, they beat the OC, and now they face Axiom. Well, first, Axiom, who doesn't really know if he wants to be here, but he's got a title, so he's okay with it. He was called up from NXT, but because he was in a tag team tournament blindly, and he eventually trained together on accident, tonight he teams with that guy, Dragon Lee. The other half of the tag team champions are together somehow, and they keep going and going and going. They work very well together, despite Dragon always calling him Axe. Axe didn't want this match, but Dragon was willing to give it to him. We're here anyway. Put the WWE tag titles on the line. This is one of those matches that you would have never expected, especially when Motor City Machine Guns signed to WWE. You didn't think they'd be in a tag team championship match with Dragon Lee and Axiom of all people, but now that it's right in front of us, you know it's gonna be good, as Axiom are doing Spanish flies, missed that one. Now Alex Shelley going crazy. Finally, Motor City's able to get this championship opportunity that they should have got on the first Raw after SummerSlam when they made their debut, but Draxium thrown together and still working together, and they're kind of matching tonight. So you know what? Good on the boys for doing well. Brainbuster there from Dragon Lee, and he's pandering to the crowd. Nothing that Axiom really likes him doing, but Chris Sabin got the tag. Dragon Lee does not care. Hurricane Run to the outside. Oh god. But now Shelley and Sabin working together kind of at the same time. And Sabin with a straight jacket German. Now up on the top. No. Dragon gets the tag into Axiom, but no, Sabin gets off of there. Big knee. No. Axiom able to dodge it. Now this is going to be some tag team wrestling. A clinic will be had tonight, as now Chris Sabin going at it with Axiom. Yeah, Axiom hasn't approved of anything that Dragon Lee's been doing. Going after the U.S. title last pay-per-view, accepting this match for Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, Axiom did accept it, but only after some peer pressure, as Sabin tried to go off. But here we go, that missile drop kick, bringing him back up the Hurricane Rana. No, instantly kip up from Sabin as he sends himself there. And now look at this, Axiom trying to crawl, but it's just not gonna work, as in comes Hail Sabin. And now here we go. Saban got Axiom up into the corner with a buckle bomb. Now into the corner again. Some tag team action coming in, some tag maneuvers. Wait a minute, shout out the Good Brothers with a magic killer. No, Axiom able to dodge that drop kick to the of a seat of position, but now drops him down off that fireman's carry into a Rings of Saturn, I think. Is that what that is? I'm pretty sure. Axiom's got it locked in on Shelly. They can retain the championships right here, but Saban's able to break it up. Golden ratio. Golden ratio to Saban. We won't be seeing him for the time being. And a German off the top rope almost onto Saban, but Shelly getting up as Saban trying to get out of the ring. And now these two going back and forth. Sandy shooting star there from Axiom, but now Shelly taking out Dragon. And Axiom, wait a minute, roll up here. Axiom, hold on, roll up. Got Shelly stacked up. No, Shelly able to get out of it. No, God missed it. And now Shelly got Saban. Throw down to the air. Shelly got Saban. Yeah, Shelly got Axiom down, but Dragon over the ropes. He's not even the legal man. Axiom kips up, and now a Hurricane Rana from him. Look at the tag team continuity here from Draxium. You wouldn't expect it, but now, oh my God, Shelly drops in there into that kind of flatliner move, and no. Axiom able to kick out. You think that could have been it, and now he's trying to go to the outside, but Shelly not gonna let him. No. Axiom able to move, and now Fisherman suplex there. Dragon Lee off the apron, because of course. And now Axiom also on the apron, springboard into the outside. Axiom and Dragon Lee working very well together. And now Axiom springboard missile drop kick. Sends him into the corner right in front of Saban. And now look, tag team maneuver. No! Dragon hit Axiom. Dragon hit Axiom on accident. The miscommunications, they were just working so well, but it might not work as tag team maneuvers here from Motor City into the cover to win the titles. No! Axiom's here. Axiom's here. Golden ratio to Saban. Super kick from Shelly. Super kick from Dragon Lee. All back to back. Saban kip up. Drops Dragon Lee. Axiom kip up. Golden ratio takes down Saban. Shelly kip up. No! Missed it. No, Dragon. Don't follow the pattern. Don't follow the pattern. He thought Shelly was going to be there, but Axiom caught him. Axiom caught his leg and just sends him into Motor City machine guns. Oh my goodness, they're working so well. Dragon's the legal man. He's setting up for Operation Dragon. No! He just sent, Saban just sent Dragon into Axiom, and now they're setting it up. Made in the middle. No, missed it. Oh, Saban caught him. No, golden ratio, and he accidentally DDT'd his own partner. And now up on the top at the same damn time on accident, but it worked. Double splash leg drop combination from Draxium. They freaking retain. Dragon Lee and Axiom retain the championships after what the hell just happened at the end of that match. Everything picked up, and now Axiom handing the belt over to Dragon Lee. This team actually did work together. I think they caught Motor City off guard, if you want me to be honest. But what a retention. Never did I expect. The next match we have here is the United States Championship on the line as Otis is finally ready. After losing his friend Chad Gable by draft separation, losing his Creed Bros friends after a year together and the Trios titles, trying to find more with Pretty Deadly, but kept getting screwed by the New Day specifically. Now he gets a shot to get some revenge and capitalize on some of that singles fire we know he can achieve as he challenges Kofi Kingston. And Kofi finally won a singles championship. He was the only one of the New Day not to win one in this universe mode. He got some help with Big E and Kofi Kingston at Clash of the Castle, and some help from Montez Ford eliminating the then champion Wes Lee. But then Otis had him lined up. The New Day came in and paid dividends again, like they do every time to Otis. But now Otis is ready. He's so incredibly ready. Kofi Kingston is turning back the clock here, but will it be enough? Will the New Day get involved? Will Otis finally get some help, or will he just be able to take them all out by himself? I have no clue. Put the U.S. title to the sky. Is it finally Otis's time? Can it be Otis's time? You would think after all this time, he could actually get his time. After fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship a long time ago while he was Trios champion after beating Roman Reigns. Yes, that did happen. Well, he didn't beat him. He pinned him in a six-man tag and then got bitched by him at Clash at the Castle last year. But hold on a minute. Kofi Kingston already trying to pull a fast one on Otis. Hashtag free Otis from this singles hell. From all the times he's tried to have friends and they just won't accept him. They just won't. Even after a year together, they just won't. And now Otis sends Kofi into the corner. No way, but Kofi's always had never had problems with his friends. He's always had friends with Big E and Xavier, and now they're just taking it out on poor Otis. That missed out drop kick, and now look at Kofi go. He's had some new energy to him after he won the United States Championship. Some new fire, some new flame in him. And now Otis sends Kofi Kingston into the corner. Big splash. Oh my goodness. And now Otis using his power to his advantage. Kofi Kingston getting bitched right now. You'd have to think Kofi's used to this kind of thing, being a smaller guy, but no! Otis is just gonna send him off. And oh, Kofi, kip up, here we go, float over. Oh my goodness, DDT on Big Otis. Now for the top rope, Otis is right there. Kofi able to send him off though. Big shot right to the top of his head. Now here we go. Oh god, using the quickness, using the speed against Big Otis. That Hurricane Rana. Now into the corner, Kofi, here we go. Sends him off. No, Otis runs straight into it. He's never been the smartest guy in the shed. But no, Otis able to move that one. Pop up into a spine buster. And now no way, Otis trying to fight out there. Kofi with a huge shot takes him down. Now here we go. Setting him up for the boom drop. No, Otis moved into the corner. And now he's got him, setting him up. Big Otis up on the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, throwing that ass in a circle into the cover. Otis could do it here. No. Kofi Kingston kicks out Otis, not able to do it just yet. He cannot believe it, but he's got to do a little bit more, and that involves throwing Kofi from pillar to post all around the ring as much as he can. Trouble in Paradise. No, super kick from Otis. Oh my god, able to dodge it using the strikingly athletic, surprisingly athletic, into the pop-up power bomb from Otis. No, Kofi able to kick out, and now kip up again. Kofi trying to pull a fast one here. He might not need the New Day's help as he's rolling up Otis. A lot of meat to be stacked up there, but Otis kicks out. Oh god, here we go, trying to go for something there. A big headbutt there from the blue collar working man, the blue collar babe, as he's throwing Kofi around. Now into the corner we go. Got him up. Otis, what are you doing, big fella? What are you doing, big fella? From the top, avalanche style, going for a superplex. No, Kofi gets out of it and now pulls him off the top rope. Oh my goodness. And now SOS near the ropes, might not matter. No. Otis able to kick out, and now Kofi somehow, after the SOS, it didn't work. He's gonna need to look for that Trouble in Paradise, but what a German suplex from Kofi. Big shot there, went for the drop kick, but no. Otis into the corner, got him set up, the big body splash. Kofi drop down. Otis, you better trust in the thrust, because in comes Otis for the Caterpillar. This time they can't get him. This time they can't get him. Otis realized Big E and Xavier are here. No, Xavier threw in a chair. I don't think Otis realized because he's going after Big E. And now he takes down Xavier Woods. Oh my goodness, the ref trying to get Kofi and them out of there, but no! Otis able to dodge the chair shot. He dodged the chair shot. Every time he's hit this move, Kofi Kingston was pulled out of the ring, but now there's nobody to pull him out. Otis has singled out Kofi Kingston, and now he's setting up trust in the thrust. Caterpillar. He hits the elbow. One more shot here. World's strongest slam. The blue collar babe drops him. He freaking did it. Otis finally won a singles goddamn championship. After all this time, everybody's been behind him. It's finally Otis's time. The blue collar working man worked his way here. After all the trials and hardships from the New Day, Otis has finally done it. Kofi's reign comes to a short end, but Otis deserves this, becoming one of the unsung heroes of SmackDown for a long time, and now he's finally a champion. Oh my god, and we've seen the teasers, or we saw it once at the Slammy Awards and never again, but we just saw it. Zero Miedo is here. Penta has arrived on the Universe mode and on Survivor Series, confronting, or right after Otis won the United States Championship. Penta is here. After all this time, you've been asking for him. You've been asking when he was going to arrive, and he's arrived right as we have a new United States champion. Otis, you got your moments, but now you've got so many people coming at you. Do the thing with me. Zero miedo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a championship scramble 5-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then comes Carmelo Hayes as he will start this match. Now, the way this championship scramble works, 2 people will start this match. Every 1 to 2 minutes, another entrant will come in until we have all 5. And if someone were to pin or submit anyone throughout the match, they become the World Heavyweight Champion. And whoever has it by the end of the time limit that starts after the last person comes out, they will be the champion. So Carmelo Hayes starts out trying to get back to the World Championship, trying to get his first, as he thinks he can be, as he starts with Bron Breakker, member and kind of leader of the 5-player tool run by Paul Heyman, with World Tag Team Champions Creed Brothers and Ivy Nile as well, wrecking shop and helping at all kinds of areas, it seems. Bron Breakker didn't like that Drew McIntyre cut the line. He cut in front of him trying to get to the World Championship. He's beaten Roman Reigns. He's beaten Gunther. Bron Breakker thinks he can be a World Heavyweight Champion, and we all know he can. So if he's able to pin anybody and hold on to it throughout the entire match, he will be World Heavyweight Champion. Who walks out of this championship scramble? I love a good championship scramble. Oh God. Truth, no. Not now. Not anytime, really. Just leave this to me. I'm just trying to tell you to watch your back. Yeah, but you're kind of not helping. Oh, whatever. Melo doesn't want any help, but Spear as he turns around. No, Truth. Truth, you did this to yourself. Bron Breakker is the current World Heavyweight Champion. You can see in the bottom right of the screen who the champion is at this time, and our Truth is not proud of himself. He told Melo to watch his back, but if he didn't come in, you wouldn't have had to watch his back. Yeah, Truth, you better stick this to Melo himself. So now Bron Breakker doesn't really have a reason to be fighting Carmelo Hayes right now, but I mean, to do some more damage, because next in is one of the people in the match. Melo trying to pull a fast one to become champion right then and there, but no, Bron Breakker. And as I love a good championship scramble. Right now, Bron Breakker's the champion. Obviously, Johnny Gargano's still the technical champion, but right now, Bron Breakker has the title. And if he can hold it on through when Montez Ford and Johnny Gargano and Drew McIntyre come out, he would then be the champion once the time limit shows up in the bottom left corner later in the show after the 5th man comes out. But now Melo trying his best right now. Bron Breakker trying to single out Carmelo Hayes here, so whenever the next guy comes in, he can just focus on that guy and pertain to keeping his championship instead of worrying about another man. But now Carmelo Hayes trying to get the championship for himself. These two got some history. These two were in a triple threat match with each other last year at this same very event, with Dominic Mysterio with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. So they got some history at this very show. Now both in the world title picture, as Bron Breakker able to flip the leverage there. And now look at this. No, wait, Melo. Oh my goodness. Melo with that first 48, and you will see a 5-second timer come down when it is time for the next person to come out. But now these two still fighting out. Melo going off. Melo don't damn miss. And now going off on Bron Breakker. And now Bron kept up. Wait a minute. Into that patented beautiful clothesline there from Carmelo Hayes, and you best believe he didn't miss there. Carmelo Hayes feeling himself, but as you just saw, the next person has come out, and it's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre going to join this match with one of his arch enemies right now, Bron Breakker. Melo turned his attention to the ramp, but you don't want to do that as Bron takes him down. Drew into the ring. He wants to claymore Bron, but he couldn't. But Bron moved out of the way, and Melo got hit again. He got speared earlier. Bron's taken out. Drew McIntyre is the World Heavyweight Champion right now. Melo got pinned for the 2nd time. Drew really wants to kick the head off of Bron Breakker, but he hasn't been able to do so yet. Melo thankfully fighting out now as he's going to take his whole body out at him. But yes, Drew McIntyre is now the world champion. If he's able to keep it throughout the match, he'll become a 2-time world champion. He's already held this before. He wants a taste of what he's once had before, ever since being on SmackDown, and reminded him of what he once was. But Bron Breakker was mad that he took his spot technically, or he cut in line, so he was not letting it happen. And now Melo Hayes is just in here getting tossed around. Oh my goodness. You gotta think Johnny Gargano, you might like being later in the match, but also you don't have a lot of time when there's like 4 different people to if you're the last member to come in, You want to get that championship, so you would think everybody else is, oh my god, at a weaker state, but you also might not have time with all the other people in the match. Drew McIntyre throwing caution to the wind there, but Melo with a German suplex. Braun gets him back in the ring. Hold on a second, just throwing him around. Yeah, Melo's getting pieced up tonight. It's not been fun for the lad, but incoming number 4, the second to last person to come in, is the World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Gargano. It's a decent number for him right now. He's got to focus on getting the championship back to himself, you would think. And now Johnny gets in the ring. Immediate drop toe hold to Drew McIntyre. A Gargano escape. Locked in on the current champion. You don't have to pin the current champion in the match to become the champion or submit the guy as he's trying to do. He's locked in the submission on Drew McIntyre. There's nowhere he can go. A rope break doesn't even matter, I don't think. But wait, Carmelo up to the top rope. Nothing but net. Oh, but Johnny moved and Melo hit Drew. But wait, crucifix roll up. Johnny Gargano has the championship again, and Melo got pinned again. Johnny Gargano now the champion. He started the match as the champion. Now he finally gets to hold on to it again, and if he can keep it, he will retain this championship. But we still have Montez Ford to come out, and then a 3-minute timer for anybody to get themselves that championship. Carmelo Hayes the only one to not hold the championship right now. That's been in the match at least, because of course Montez hasn't. But now Johnny Gargano trying to keep his championship. These three trying to get one of their own. A little Frankensteiner there from Braun Breaker, and now he's just going crazy on Melo as well. And Johnny and Drew taking at each other. Look at this standing sliced bread, I guess. Melo with the drop kick. And now Drew just sending Melo over the top. Okay, bro. This is just mean. Clothesline takes down Drew. Johnny's running around. Clothesline takes down Johnny. And now, Jesus Christ, belly to belly. And now White Noise shouted his own banger. Brother! Melo takes out Drew. Goozled there, though. Braun got Melo set up. Military press. Power slam as Johnny watches on, but Johnny's not going to let anybody get a championship. But Montez Ford coming in last, proving himself to be a world championship material guy after main eventing SummerSlam in that Fatal 4-Way, costing Wesley the United States Championship. Now Montez gonna take advantage from the heavens on the World Heavyweight Champion. And oh god, it's a little too early for Johnny. I thought Montez was gonna get the championship. The timer is running down. 3 minutes to become the champion, to get a pinfall on somebody. Melo kicked out. Melo kicked out somehow. But now on to Drew. Montez going back to back. It's gotta work at some point. He's gotta become the champion. No! Drew kicked out. One more left from the goddamn heavens. This time on Braun Breaker. Cover. No. Everybody kicked out. Everybody kicked out. That's the desperation you have. That's the disadvantage. Sure, everybody's been weakened, but now there's so many other people that you gotta work fast. You're on a time limit here. Somebody needs to get this championship, or Johnny Gargano is gonna retain. But now Montez trying to take out, Braun Breaker. And now double cutter there from Johnny and Montez. Johnny doesn't care what anybody else does as long as there's nobody getting a pinfall. As Braun is throwing around Montez, everybody else working on desperation here. Johnny trying to beat the clock. He's trying to use the time to his advantage. He doesn't have to get pinned, but he just has to make sure nobody else does, or nobody else submits. Montez got chairs. You can do whatever you want. Now Drew McIntyre taking down Carmelo Hayes. Montez doing flips on Braun Breaker. Spear to Johnny, but there's too many other people in the ring for him to get involved. Claymore on Montez. That could do it, but there's still more people in the ring, and nobody's able to get a pinfall, get a fall, get the championship for themselves. As now Johnny looking to crunch up Carmelo Hayes. And now Montez up on the top rope he goes. This time caught out of midair by a spear. Braun Breaker, you don't have much time. You don't have much time to celebrate that spear. Oh, he finally Claymored him. He finally Claymored him. After all this time, he's been wanting to Claymore him in the face, but Johnny Gargano trying to use the championship to his advantage, or he's got the championship right now. And now here he goes for that one final beat. No, caught him out of midair with the with the nothing but net. Melo has the championship finally. Melo has the title. We got the time's running out. The time's running out. Melo's the champion right now, but Montez gets him a super kick to Melo up on the top rope. What? Wesley! He got taken out multiple times, and he got cost his championship at the last pay-per-view because of Montez Ford. And now Wesley has cost Montez his shot at the world title. Now Braun getting back in, but Drew pulls Braun right back out. They don't even care about the championship anymore. At least Drew doesn't. They just want to beat each other up right now. Carmelo Hayes is in a great spot. The time's running down. These two hosses are just fighting on the outside, but no. Johnny, not again. Not again. Another crucifix. No, Melo got out. Melo got out. Super kick though. Melo, he was so close. He finally got the championship, but one final beat. With the time running down, Gargano has pinned Melo, and he's gonna retain the World Heavyweight Championship. The time runs out, and somehow by hook or by crook, because Wesley came in and took out Montez, Drew and Braun cared more about fighting each other than anything else. Johnny Gargano able to pick the pieces of Carmelo Hayes, who had been in this match since the very beginning and was taking everybody's finisher, was pinned so many times, finally got it at the end, but Johnny Gargano able to retain as he heads into WrestleMania season. You would think as the champion, this is terrible for Tommaso Ciampa sitting at home injured. Now it is main event time, and it's War Games. It's Team Wyatt versus Team Monday Night Raw. It's the strike versus the men who caused the strike, but also the guy who caused the strike is on the other team. It doesn't matter. But the WyattSeven were unsuccessful earlier tonight. Alexa Bliss did get dethroned, but now Joe Gacy, Erick, Rowan, and Braun Strowman all coming out together. Uncle Howdy defends the WWE Championship tomorrow night against Finn Balor. But if they were to lose tonight, you'd think they would, or if they were to win actually, you'd think they'd get control of WWE at this point. I mean, obviously the women's division is back, but if they can take down this team of Monday Night Raw as put together, you think they're in a great spot. But they team with Xenon DeFranco III. It's his first ever match. He's never laced up his dancing shoes. He's never put on his Sunday best. And he's now stepping inside the ring. He's been such a mysterious figure, hiding in the funhouse, as some claim. He's been living in that funhouse. He comes out and knocks people's heads off, does backflips. And now, after instilling some fear and a little bit of, I don't even know how to gauge this guy. And the WyattSeven will send out Joe Gacy first, and I like this pick. He can run the whole distance. You get the powerhouses in later with Xenon, Braun, and Erick Rowan. You send in Joe Gacy, who is strikingly athletic, deceptively athletic. Joe Gacy, he used to be a leader of some sorts, but now he's taking a backseat role, part of his family. I don't quite know, but the Wyatts all take on Team Raw. That starts with Sami Zayn, former WWE champion that lost his championship at Clash of the Castle, last pay-per-view to Uncle Howdy, and the longest match in Universal World history that's not a Royal Rumble. But he's not getting his rematch tonight because someone won a Bray Wyatt Memorial Tournament, and he's not very happy about it. But tonight he gets some sort of revenge if he can win when he teams with Kevin Owens, former Intercontinental Champion. We'll get to why he's former Intercontinental Champion in a second. But Kevin Owens, built for a War Games match. He just happens to always be in these positions. But Kevin Owens will team with Sami Zayn, of course, his best friend. These two have been working very well to take down the Pentagon. But speaking of, Bronson Reed, the current Intercontinental Champion, two-time, beat Kevin Owens for it, is on the same team as them because there's really nobody else from Monday Night Raw to choose. So now big Bronson Reed in a War Games environment is quite the sight and quite something I want to see. But speaking of members of the Pentagon, Bronson Reed and their final member is Jake Pentagon, the owner of WWE, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, stepping into the ring because there's really nobody else to defend the honor. Lungu was injured. He's just gone. So Jake Pentagon has to step into the War Games cage alongside two of his mortal enemies, one of his friends, I don't quite know, but Jake Pentagon's not a wrestler, so he's going to be the last person out as they send in Kevin Owens. And this is very smart, as well as the Joe Gacy pick. Kevin Owens is built for War Games, like I said. Kevin Owens can run the whole way. Kevin Owens is crazy enough. Kevin Owens attacked Bo Dallas in the Wyatt compound when we all thought he got kidnapped or something, but no, he just went there and took him out. So now Kevin Owens has a chance to get more revenge and instill more beatings into the Wyatts. Let the War Games begin. Now let's get this party started. Every 1 to 2 minutes, just like the championship scramble, I don't really have a set time. It'll tell you when the timer's running down. You'll get the next person in for each team, as the Wyatts have the advantage because who was going to tell them no? So one of Xenon DeFranco, Braun Strowman, or Erick Rowan will enter the match, and obviously Jake Pentagon stuck in a cage with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn must hate being in that cage with both Bronson Reed and Jake Pentagon, as his best friend Kevin Owens goes at Joe Gacy right now. This is going to take a lot. I mean, Dakota Kai won the women's or the WWE Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. One step of this three-step plan for Monday Night Raw to take down the Wyatts has come true. The Dakota Kai took down the champion, took down Bliss, and got the whole women's roster back. If the Wyatts lose here tonight, Team Raw's got a lot of momentum. It just comes down to Finn Balor tomorrow night on Damn. Oh, God. Who went for that clothesline? Went for the clothesline now, I guess. I'm all out of sort right now, but it's all down to Finn Balor tomorrow on part 2 if Team Raw were able to win, but it's going to take a lot as Joe Gacy is just beaming Kevin Owens right now. Joe Gacy firing on all cylinders here. Now look at this. First pay-per-view main event for some of these guys as well. Just a sleeper hold locked in. If he taps, it doesn't even matter. He just wants to make Kevin Owens pass out right now in the middle of the War Games before one of his friends can even come out. You know how crazy that is? If Kevin Owens was out cold while another Wyatt came in, that would just be too much for Big Kev. But now these two still going back and forth here. Oh my. And now Joe Gacy and Kevin Owens, these two are going to know each other so well by the end of this match. These two are some hoopers, the best wrestlers probably on each of their teams respectively. Kevin Owens flying over right there. Pop-up powerbomb, can't pin him, doesn't matter. Calling him up for the stunner. No way, Gacy able to dodge that. And now here we go, sending him into a cage almost. Joe Gacy using it to his advantage here. And now where are you going? Where are you going? Big man, but no. Kevin Owens able to move. And oh God, use that power slam. And now 5-star frog splashes. In comes Erick Rowan. He's going to come in first. Rambling Rabbit, if you will. Going to go join Mercy the Buzzard. And Rowan's going to bring some toys with them as Kevin Owens just a sitting duck right now. He's going to bring a sledgehammer in because reasons. And instantly clotheslining Kevin as he was trying to go after Joe Gacy. But now these two gonna work together. Rowan dropping his whole body weight on him. Look at this. Kevin Owens is gonna get pieced up here. This is not gonna be a fun time for Big Kev for the next 2 minutes until somebody can join him. Oh my goodness. Double choke slam. Yup. Now he's got the sledgehammer. Just using it on Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness. Using and abusing right now as Rowan is just tossing around Kevin Owens. Now they went into the other ring. And this is insane. This is a mugging. Kevin tried it there, but just there's too many of them. Wait, Kevin. DDT spikes Erick Rowan, but no, that sledgehammer from Gacy, and now they're just going to take advantage again. Sledgehammer in the corner, sends him into the other ring again, just to send him right back over. Look at the strength of Rowan, throwing big Kevin Owens. That is too big for that, and now he's just getting pinballed. He's just getting pinballed, but no, Kevin fighting out. Big shot on Gacy, big shot on Rowan, super kick on Gacy, super kick on Rowan. Kevin Owens finally going to get some help here. Hey, get out of the way. I got to go in and help Kevin. No you don't. We're sending in Big Bronson to go in there and help. Why, of all people? You're stuck with me, pal. Wow, you would have thought that Sami Zayn would go in and help his best friend, but they're sending in the Intercontinental Champion, Big Bronson Reed, and the guy who, you know, feuded with Kevin Owens all throughout the ends of the earth. But now Kevin Owens, stunner on Rowan. And Bronson, look at these two, they're gonna actually work together. Bronson up on the very top of the cage instantly. Already, Rowan's down, and a tsunami off the top of the cage. These two feuded over the Intercontinental Championship. The reason that Kevin isn't the champion, and Gacy just sent Kevin into Bronson, and he's proud of himself. And now these two don't even like each other at all. It's already combusted. Raw is not working together as a team, and they're already fighting each other. They realize the magnitude of this match. They realize it. They can't keep fighting. And Bronson Reed takes down Joe Gacy. Gacy thought he had him there, but now, against their will, they gotta do it. They gotta do it for the sake of the brand, for the sake of the company. They have to work together as Bronson and Gacy actually using tag team moves and a little taste of their medicine. Double choke slam on Joe Gacy. Another stunner to Erick Rowan, but Gacy's right there again. This is tough for Kevin Owens, tough for Bronson Reed, tough for everybody involved. But look at this, into the Rings of Saturn goes Joe Gacy on Bronson Reed again. It doesn't matter if he taps, it just wants to make everybody pass out, but Bronson able to get out of it somehow. Look at the strength of Big Bronson. Gacy gets sent in there, but so does Rowan. But incoming for Team Wyatt, they're going to send out Braun Strowman. Huskus the big boy gonna join Rowan and Gacy. That means Xenon is the last person out. You know how crazy that shit is. Strowman sending in a chair, sending in all weapons, and Strowman coming in, Strowman Express, coming in like a freight train, like he always is, just going at everybody. And now he's got Bronson. Oh my goodness. Wait, going for the bludgeon brother move, the bludgeoning. Shout out Brody Lee as they take him down. But now Kevin, why are you climbing? Why are you climbing, Kevin? And now Braun's going to climb with him. This is terrible for everybody involved. Those are some big fellas as Kevin's going to go to the top of the cage. So is Braun Strowman. Joe Gacy's going to join him too. What's going on here? Strowman standing up, Kevin standing up, they're teetering up there. Gacy gonna join them and go to the upside down, and there goes Kevin Owens. He used Strowman's body as the ropes in a sense to do the handspring, and he's not gonna jump off it thankfully. But oh my god, Kevin Owens just got sent up the top of the cage, and he's bleeding I think too, but of course he's springboarding, but he's missed. He's a little woozy now. He's a little woozy now, oh my god. Strowman with the chair shots of hell, and Strowman, the Strowman Express is moving. That's a big boy to be doing that too. Oh my god, Iron Claw chokeslam from Rowan. But wait, tsunami to Strowman. He's trying, or to Rowan I should say, but Rowan able to get back in with a power slam. Stunner to Joe Gacy. Kevin's working 2-on-1 right now, but thankfully they're gonna get their next entry into this match. This can go well. I'm going in next, Jake. It's just us now, dog. I don't have to listen to you. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You are not a wrestler. You stay up here for as long as possible. Sami Zayn does not give a flying fuck about Jake Pentagon. He does not care for Jake Pentagon to be in this match. He doesn't even think they need him at this point. He thinks it's a 3-on-4 already, as Sami Zayn's going to bring in kendo sticks, tables. The former WWE champion wants revenge on the Wyatts. He desperately needs this, as Sami Zayn going to bring in the toys, and now instantly getting dropped here by Erick Rowan. Oh no, this is not good. He comes in at a terrible time because the Wyatts have been dominating this entire match. Kevin Owens has tried 2-on-1. They've tried. Bronson Reed and Kevin Owens actually did put their differences aside, but it just isn't enough. Kevin Owens is bleeding for the love of the game. And now Sami and Bronson working together. Who would have thought this would happen? They've had like 3 main event matches against each other, but they're somehow doing it tonight. Bronson though sending him off, and now Strowman got Kevin. Jesus Christ. Rowan just chokeslammed Kevin Owens over there. If you didn't see that, through the table that Sami brought in, so that's just not even going well for anybody. Rowan dropping him down, but oh, haluva kick. Sami Zayn trying his best, haluva kick, but just as they got a little bit of an advantage, in comes Xenon DeFranco III for his first official in-ring action. He's joined the fray. Stage break on Sami Zayn, stage break on Kevin Owens, stage break to Bronson Reed. This man is an unknown for this type of environment, especially backflip, and now look at the man go. Look at the greatest showman putting on a show, putting on the dancing boots, and now here we go, methodical style, but now the strikes from the greatest showman. Now look at this, the combinations. He's soloing everybody. Sure, they've all been taken out by the rest of them, but Xenon DeFranco, the goddamn third, is going insane. Kevin Owens is getting pieced up here. Xenon DeFranco the third. I cannot believe the brightest firefly is shining tonight. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to throw somebody out of the damn cage to win this match at this point. Sami Zayn has nothing he can do as Xenon, oh my goodness, Jesus, dropping Sami Zayn. And now, God, Death Valley Driver. He is hooping right now. Xenon going crazy. A chair shot right to the head. Kevin Owens, that is a smart move, man. That is a smart move. But just as the Kevin Owens tried, the advantage is just not there. Sami Zayn, why are you going up there? Sami Zayn does not realize you can trip off and then you lose by forfeit. That's insane right there. And even before anybody comes in, that's the only time somebody can win the match before somebody comes in, is if somebody were to forfeit and just leave the cage. But now Strowman is making Sami want to leave right now, as Jake Pentagon knows what he's getting himself into. The Team Raw tried, but the Wyatts just keep getting the advantage every single time. But Jake Pentagon is the last man out, and he's got to represent his company, represent his brand, represent the thing that he kind of started the strike. As he gets in, and instantly Joe Gacy hits him with the goddamn single leg drop kick. And now the Wyatts are piecing up Jake Pentagon. This is the only time they'll ever be able to legally beat him up, as if they care about laws anyway. But the GM is getting put belt to ass right now, as Rowan has Pentagon up at the Alabama Slam, and Strowman, oh my god, Pentagon is getting tossed like a salad right now. Stage break of course. Xenon gets his get back on Jake Pentagon. Jake Pentagon needs to get his get back, but Sami trying his best to fight out and defend Jake Pentagon crazy enough. But Xenon, here we go, stage break, no, Pentagon took the bullet. Pentagon took the stage break. He pushed Sami Zayn out of the way. Oh my god. Low blow from Kevin Owens. What the hell? Out of nowhere. Why the hell did you do that? Because why not? We gotta kill him. Kevin Owens is not wrong. You gotta dig deep here, Sami. Sami was questioning it, but it doesn't matter now. And Pentagon and Sami using a tag team move together. Are you kidding me? Tsunami to Erick, Rowan. But oh, clothesline there from Strowman. Strowman has got himself back into this matchup. A choke slam to Bronson Reed. Running power slam on Kevin Owens. And now Pentagon's back in the corner. Pentagon's back in the corner. That's the biggest man he's ever had to face before. Oh my goodness. Now Sami Braun, and wait, Sami hits Strowman. Pentagon and Sami are working well together, unfortunately, or fortunately for the company's sake, I guess. But now Pentagon, look at this. He's got Strowman set up for the 5-sided silencer. And Pentagon knows he's got to dig deep here. He's got to dig deep. What is he thinking here? What is he thinking off the top of the cage? Geometry crash. Oh my goodness, the GM showing out here tonight, I will say. But now it's down to Xenon. Xenon is 4v1 right now. Yeah, anybody can win at any time right now. And it's 4v1 Team Raw versus Xenon. Dropping him on his head. Bronson Reed just gave Xenon CTE. But no. Xenon kicks out. Xenon kicks out. He doesn't have anybody else to save these, to save him from these pinfalls. But no, Jake Pentagon drops him with a 5-sided silencer. Xenon is catching smoke right now into the cover. No. Xenon kicks out. Pentagon's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler. And he's getting pieced up here by someone who also might not be a wrestler, but Stunner! Stunner from Kevin Owens onto Xenon out of nowhere again. But no, Xenon keeps doing it. Xenon keeps on doing it. And now, wait, went for the clothesline. Big backhand from Kevin Owens. And now he's isolated everybody else. It's Xenon and Sami. It's Xenon and Sami. The last two representing their teams. Big boot there. What the hell is Xenon doing? What the hell is he doing? You don't go up there. You don't go up there. Oh, wait. Pentagon. Pentagon's back up. Pentagon's back up. Sami Zayn and Pentagon working together here. Pentagon's got an idea. Oh, God. Both going up there. Sami holding him down. Sami is holding Xenon down. Super kick. Pentagon fell. Xenon fell through the announce table. He's outside of the ring. That's a finish. That's a forfeit. That's the risk you run by going up there. Pentagon super kick Xenon out of the ring, and Team Raw won. They win War Games. That's the risk you run by going over the cage, by going to the top of it. If you fall out of it, that is a forfeit for your team. And because Jake Pentagon super kicked him, Xenon fell to the outside. Jake Pentagon, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Bronson Reed have won War Games. The Wyatts got taken down. They couldn't fucking pin him. God forbid they couldn't, but they somehow won. And it's all up to part 2 and Finn Balor to win that championship to drop Uncle Howdy. Thank you all for coming out. Who would have thought this would work together? I'll see you all for part 2 tomorrow. You do not want to miss it.